Even if they attempt to take my life, I will never back down. I am not afraid of their threats. These are the words of Nans President Atiku Abubakar Isa. National Association of Nigerian Students has come out to say that he is not afraid of Seyi Tinubu and his thugs. He's not afraid to die, but he will stand on what he believes in. Now let's look at the allegations. But before that, there's a video you're about to watch. Make sure you watch this video till the end. Make sure you watch this video till the end.
I want to say, finally, that Seyi Tinubu is a very bad example to the Nigerian youth. And the worst thing that will happen to Nigeria will be for Seyi Tinubu to become the governor of Lagos State. He has no shame, he has no character. I have been strapped naked, he has my video in his phone. If we are in a country where things work, they are supposed to trace that in his phone, and he should be prosecuted. I do not know if what he wants to do with my naked video in his phone. It is also in the phone of the Senior Special Assistant to the President on Student Affairs. The Secretary, while we went to submit a letter to the Minister of Defense, the essay to the Minister of Defense told him that he saw my naked video while they were beating me. That is also in his own phone. This is the country that we are, but they are making a mistake with the wrong person. The honest solution to this for them to do the right thing, or they should quickly terminate my life. I was invited to Lagos to meet with Seyi. I met with Seyi and the Minister for Youth. The Minister for Youth, when he saw me, he hugged me in Lagos. We talked, and I was to be offered 100 million naira. But the thing is, it's not all about money. There are things which I stand for. You cannot ask me to begin to promote a president who has not done something for me to say he has done it. If he does something good, I will promote him. We will support him as the president and commander-in-chief. But where he is, you cannot say I should keep quiet. I won't do that. That we couldn't settle. And they felt that I'm being stubborn not to accept money and to come to Lagos without accepting money and going back. So they planned my abduction, and on the 15th, I was abducted. Of April, I was abducted, stripped naked, beaten seriously, in collaboration with the MD of NTA. The MD of NTA, I was packaged to NTA to make involuntary statement that I am no longer, that I have renounced my position as Nans president. I did that to gain my freedom, but immediately I released a press statement that I was forced, it was under duress, and because I was naked, I was beaten. They claimed that they will share the video. That Seyi told them that they can share the video, nothing will happen. And that even if they kill me, he will order. That was the word Ladoja used. It is Ladoja that is telling me this. That he will instruct, yes, he will instruct the Inspector General of Police to cover it up. And if he doesn't do that, he will go. So I now asked, even this morning when somebody was telling me that, you know who Seyi is, I say, yes, Seyi is an ordinary citizen like myself. He's not occupying any official position. I told them yesterday, I made it clear, that even if I'm coming to this hall and I'll be shot, I'll still come to this hall. At the end, today, the inauguration is concluded and I'm the Nans president. I want Nigerians to know what has happened and that we are not going to give up and that Seyi can do anything he wants to do. He's already in this hotel. This inauguration wouldn't have held. You can see the organization is not correct. See the way the things was hardly done. I told the MC, quickly start. Don't do no protocol. Do the inauguration as long as though they will be arresting or killing the Nans president now, who controls over 40 million Aluta forces. So I want to, for the want of time, I don't want to take much of our time, but I have told you in brief. So we cannot say, the most important thing which my government, which we want to do as leaders of Nans, is that we will fight the cultists. We will take away cultism from Nans, the touts from Nans. They are just a bunch of touts and criminal elements. When politicians want to do anything, they recruit them to do all of these things, and that is what we have come to fight. I need your support for us to be able to do this, because without you supporting me, supporting our leadership, there's no way we'll be able to achieve this, because these people have gone far. They have no shame.
Okay, the APC. How does the APC control opposition? This is a perfect example. They control opposition with threats. If they have something on you, they are going to threaten you. No wonder we have southern governors moving up and down, because these politicians, their hands no clean. Look at the weighty allegations made by this young man, Atiku Abubakar Isa, on the president's son. The things that I picked, he said, Seyi Tinubu is a bad example to the Nigerian youth, and he will never be governor of Lagos State. I don't know how he got to, he will never be governor of Lagos State, because the structure of criminality does not look at people with integrity. The structure of the APC is a structure of criminality. The APC chairman is Gandola. Now, Tinubu the other day said that snatch it, grab it, and run away with it. So you will not be surprised the kind of allegations, weighty allegations. These are weighty allegations. Speaking to reporters, Atiku claimed that the attackers armed with cutlasses and guns stormed the venue, the Wells Carlton Hotel in Asokoro, in a coordinated assault that left several attendees injured and many robbed of their phones and personal belongings. At the inauguration hall, which he personally paid for at the Wells Carlton Hotel, Asokoro, Seyi Tinubu arrived with a large number of security men and ordered them to stop the event. Atiku said, "The management of the hotel informed me about the interference, but I decided to go ahead with the inauguration. Immediately after we were inaugurated and Senator Shekau began his speech, Seyi's thugs entered the hall wielding guns and cutlasses. They stopped the senator, began stabbing people and chased others away, snatching phones and valuables in the process." Atiku further alleged that the attack was premeditated, linking it to an earlier attempt by presidential aides to silence him with a bribe. If you had watched the video, you saw the weighty allegations on Seyi Tinubu. And that's how we roll in Nigeria under APC. Like I said, APC does not stand on a foundation that can bring you good governance. If people can take power like this, do you think they have the interest of the people at heart? If people can go to this extent to threaten people because of power, a young, vibrant man would, if he would do such a thing, do you think that these people mean well for the Nigerian people? Or do you think that these people deserve your support? But because of tribalism and because of ethnicity, you want to support and somebody that will not even better your life. Now, these are the kind of Nigerian youth we are looking forward to. People that have spine. This man is a hero. All these allegations, if all what he said is true, this man is a hero. These are the things I'm looking forward to in Nigeria. You stand and die on what you believe in. He said he's not afraid if they are going to come here and shoot him. He's not afraid. He's not afraid at all. And you see that he will likely not be attacked again for him coming out to accuse the son of the president of wanting to eliminate him. The allegation is with you if you have watched the video. According to what he said that if they eliminate him, they will instruct the IG of police to do this and do that. I say, yeah. If you have been watching my videos, you understand that power, according to Tinubu, power is not serving alakate. You take it. And this is how to take power. You want to install a Nans president that is not popular because the Tinubu's administration wants to capture every sector of the society. So if they are talking about opposition parties not functioning, you know that these people, however, according to the allegation article, not the Nans president, the allegation that the former vice president said that some people are being paid to work against the party in opposition by the ruling party, it tells you a lot. And if you're a person, if you're a Christian, if you're a child of God, I'm not talking about those on church goers. If you're a real child of God, you can't be seen to be supporting such actions, such elements. You can't be seen. Because if you stand before God, you are going to be judged for what you support. You can't support the devil and say, I want to go to heaven. No. Some people are surprised that the son of the president can pull. Man, people have done worse than this. According to David Hundeyin, say if you know who Tinubu is, he said Tinubu is designed for hell. According to David Hundeyin, it says a lot about our politics in Nigeria. Until we have more Nigerians that will stand up to the establishment, you don't care if you die. You all die all of us will die one day. You don't care. He said it boldly. This is somebody that has spine. This is somebody that is a human being, not like Nigerians. Tinubu must go. If you hear gunshot, you don't fly. Gunshot. You prefer to live in. These are people that they prefer to die as a free man than to live as slaves. Now, what is the benefit of you as a person living as a slave than standing up to having a spine to stand up to what you believe in, and you are prepared to die anytime, any soon? What is the benefit? So this young man is a good example of what this opposition, Atiku and co, what they should do to be able to stand up to the establishment, because these people are deadly. What will make an Okowa join APC? It isn't a small thing. These people are deadly. They can go to any length to achieve their aim. May God preserve the life of this young man. See, I've stopped praying those kind of prayers. If they eliminate him, people will rise. You see, when you eliminate a person, the spirit of that person will rise and rest on many others. That's why you see, if you are killing Christians, more people are springing up. You'll be surprised. We kill people now, but in that place you are killing people, more people are coming up. Just like the Boko Haram used to say, if you kill Boko Haram, more will rise. So if you eliminate that young man, you have eliminated the body, which is going to speak up against you at the end of the day. But his spirit is going to rise and rest on many other Nigerians, many other people, many other vessels. So APC, come and carry your own, no. But the one I don't understand is saying that he will not be governor of Lagos State. Lagos State want to, because if you look at local government election in Lagos State now, it's like a one-party system. The fight is within the local government. So the people that vote for their Lagos State governor, because the plan, I might not want to say the plan on social media now, because like I said, Obi got 500,000 votes in last election. Just be waiting. Just be waiting. If he gets 100,000 with what they are planning, except Obi, Atiku, and the opposition will have a spine. If we die, we die. I said it at that time. We have politicians that are not willing to die for the people. They like their life. They want the people to die for them. The people have been dying for them. But these politicians now, if you are going to wrestle power from the APC, and with all these shenanigans, you must be able to stand on your feet and die. People are afraid to die. Our parents those days, don't go. You just die for Sarah. You that are living, are you living for what? The life you are living, it makes sense. If we had this thing happening in Nigeria, in other countries, we will not be here at all. We can never be here. So, as it stands, who is the authentic Nans president? Me, I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. But the Nigerian people stand with Atiku Abubakar Isa. If you want to urbanize everything, you go take suffering now. Although it seems like there's a northern politics that's been played here. You heard that it was with former governor of Kogi State, former governor of, I think, Kano State. There's a northern politics played here. The person that wants to be installed by Seyi is a southwesterner. So there's a urbanization agenda. These are very strong claims. Let me look at the actions. There's somebody, there's always a Nigerian that supports evil. I want to read this comment from this person. He says, this one that we will remove and have a parallel Nans president. Game where boys don't play over and over again. He is a gunner. Look at just a statement from a Nigerian. A statement from a Nigerian. And you don't see the reason why we want to come out every morning and we will shout, the holler. We are in trouble because we have so many people amongst us that don't want anything good for humanity. So many people that they are not supposed to be amongst us, but they are amongst us. How can you say this one that we will remove and have a... The guy made weighty allegations. A case of kidnap, bribery. These are men. If it's an authorized citizen that's been accused of this, police, GSS, all of them, they go swoop and arrest the person. But these are allegations made by this young man. Instead of you looking at the morality behind all these things, you are supporting evil. And this is an APC supporter. You are supporting evil. And tomorrow you are a Muslim, you go and you pray. You're a Christian, you go and pray. Pray to who? Instead of you to go and be praying to the juju that you believe in, don't tarnish the image of Islam and Christianity. If you are supporting APC, you can never be a good Christian. That's my own take. You can never be, if you are supporting APC, you can never be a good Christian. Somebody will say, maybe you are supporting, I'm not. Somebody says, what is scary is, had this guy been given the 100 million naira he was promised, he would probably be the most vicious and violent supporter of the Bola, Remi, Seyi, and any other Tinubu born and unborn. This guy is just another Onopasa. Good, they will learn that not all money is good money. As if these guys that collected the 100 million naira. Now then, if you sell yourself so to the devil, you are going to be controlled. That's why when I see some comment from some people supporting the government, it's because they are part of the loot. They are part, maybe they have been bribed. This is the kind of politics the APC under Tinubu plays. Maybe they have been bribed. Maybe they have been made to do one or two things. As allegations fly up and down every day. If he has collected that money, you will not have mouth to talk again now. Anything they tell him, that's what he will do. That's why you see most governors. Look at Wike and Fubara. If Wike had agreed to what they did, whether they signed behind closed doors, I don't know Fubara and Wike. If he had agreed to what they did, whatever they tell him, that's what he will do because of the agreement. So if he has collected this 100 million naira, my brother, whatever they tell him is what he will do. Whatever they tell him. These are the kind of youths we have in Nigeria today. This is what we call, when Buhari said, not too young to rule. The same corrupt politicians, evil and wicked, will groom their children and use their children as the not too young to rule. But you as a Nigerian, a hardworking Nigerian, a Nigerian that wants better for your society, will not have a chance at power. This is it. This is just an example of one of the too many things. Most people don't have the spine to speak up like this comrade Atiku Abubakar Isa. Most people don't have the spine. They don't have the courage. They don't have the boldness to challenge the establishment. If not, there are so many cases like this. Maybe he said that this one, nobody today we don't run them now. Game where boys don't they play over and over again. That's what he said. Now, we have the reaction of northern leaders. We have the reaction of this young man. His name is El-Rufai. Northern leaders are now backing this Atiku Abubakar Isa against Seyi Tinubu. In quote, they are saying that these allegations must be proved. The allegations, these weighty allegations must be, they must make sure that they get to the end, to the bottom of the case. He said, Minister of the Policies in Nigeria. If your eyes is not open, now your eyes need to be open. This is the kind of politics we play. This is the kind of politics we play. But you know one thing I like about the Northerners. This is a Northerner. Northerners have spine, unlike Southerners. Northerners have spine. And if they are moving in one direction, they are moving in one direction. Unlike Southerners that we have, the Igbo and Yoruba, they cannot move together because already they have issues among themselves. So if one is saying let's do activism, the other one will betray him at the back. The other one will expose him, will sell him. Like Judas Iscariot sold Jesus. So the Northerners have spine. This thing can only be done by a Northerner, a Nans president from the north. This can only be done by a Northerner, no other person. But we have Southerners up and down, big grammar. If this is the revolution we want, we support this revolution. People that don't care to be killed, but they will stand for the truth and they will stand firmly. The Bible says that you can destroy the flesh, but the spirit, the soul, It's only God that can destroy the soul, not human beings. And some human beings believe that if they destroy the soul, they have achieved. You achieve nothing. Just for people who don't, these leaders, these politicians, they understand spirituality more than you and ordinary Nigerian that is afraid to die for what he believes in. That's why we don't have men today. We just have, let me not use this word. We just have people that are neither here nor there. We don't have men like those days. We have men that will go out and face. Men are refusing to take responsibility these days. They don't have spine to even hustle and also the right way. Everybody is just neither here nor there. Well, however, this is another thing I want to talk about from northern Nigeria. It seems I'm going to focusing on northern Nigeria because what I'm seeing from youth, education is declining in southern Nigeria. Young people from the north are picking up because of this immoral lifestyle we are living. These societal values we have just picked up. You see, lesbianism, yahoo, all sort of drug addiction. I'm not saying the north does not do those things, but I've made my research. Northerners are going to school and making good grades. Go and look at JAM. Northerners are focusing on education now. They are taking it step by step, even though they are not there compared to Southerners. I don't want to bring in the Igbo factor. But Northern youths are rising up to the occasion. While we Southern youths, we are here speaking BB grammar. Look at what Sonlu was begging the other time, that Southern Lagos youth should join the army. And they're refusing to join the army. Northern youths will join the army. And they will play the politics from the army level. They are going to school. Look at Lagos State. Over, I think 50-something% failed WAEC. Failed WAEC. This is a school that have a lot of, this is a place that have a lot of opportunities, a lot of people and schools and everything. Failed WAEC. We are just there relaxing. What are the governors doing? Agriculture-wise, what are the governors doing? What are they doing? But instead, somebody introduced a politics of snatch it, grab it, and run away with it, and we are all going on with it. See, election choices have repercussions. Whatever you sow, you will reap. That is life. Don't think that after this whole act, nothing comes. Whatever you sow, you must reap. You go to the farm, you go to a background, you plant your seed. Maybe the seed will germinate. I mean, will not germinate. That is life. If you support evil, evil will eventually come to you. If it doesn't come to you, it will come to your family. So Nigerians, the northern people are representing Nigeria very well when it comes to revolution. They have said it now. They send a direct message to INEC. Northerners sent a direct message to INEC. Say update for INEC. You cannot innovate your way back into the trust of Nigerians now, not ever. We will meet you at your point of need. For every IRF glitch and ballot box snatched, there will be equal and dangerously violent response. Let's be guided accordingly. These are Northerners. How many of you in the South can do say? They are telling you that we will stand our ground. Northerners are coming up. Whether it is because of it is Tinubu, they are coming up. See, I'm looking at the virtue here. Even though it may look hypocritical or whatever, but who has the guts? Under a Buhari, nobody. The Southerners did not bring out their guts to stand up to him now. But the Northerners are showing that under a Tinubu, they will come out. Under Jonathan, they will come out. If not for Buhari and El-Rufai making those threats, all those ACN, whatever their propaganda will have not made that much sense. But Buhari and Co, they made they came out and they made sure they had their way. May God help Nigerians.